Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. And somebody posted this picture on Facebook and was curious why their laser wasn't cutting all the way through. This is evidently 1/8 inch birch plywood. Birch plywood will have 3 layers normally. A layer on the top, layer on the bottom, a layer in the middle. The layer in the middle doesn't have to be perfect. It could have knot holes. It could have voids, because they don't really care, because all you're using is the top and bottom layer. So if the laser hits a void, which has too much glue in it, it'll work, it'll not cut through, or if it has a knot hole. So that's what's happening right here. When you see that black, it means it hit something hard. You can almost see a line going across here that was either a knot hole or a gap where they put too much glue. You can see it again up there. So whenever you get a really black chart, and you can actually see this is hanging on and this piece is moving down. So you don't have to rerun the whole thing. And also, I'm guessing, and I'm pretty sure he is, that he's cutting the inside circle first and then the outside circle. So, because if you cut the outside circle first, it'll fall in. So he's doing that, but just to make sure you know, I'm going to mention that too. So this one right here didn't cut. So you can just delete all those, or if I don't have a laser hooked up, and you could rerun that one, or if I don't have a laser hooked up to it, you can actually select that. And in your I shouldn't say, I've got an epilogue, and this looks like an epilogue here. On your print menu, it'll say print selected, and you'll actually see it come up on your screen that that's the only thing you've got selected. Now, I was just going to mention real quick to make sure, and everybody, or he knows this, but just in case you don't, I made the inner line blue and the outer line, they're both hairlines, they're both going to cut. But if you go to Windows, Dockers, and Objects, you see you have a red ellipse. We have a bitmap, but if we delete this, it'll go away. So we have a red ellipse and a blue ellipse. That red ellipse needs to be on top of this because the cutting order is from the bottom up. So you could do a number of things. One, you can just move it up to that, and now your blue is on the bottom and it's going to cut first. You could actually probably, well, let's just try this. Let's select it all. Let's select the red one and go up to Object, Order, and put the back of the page. So now your red is on the bottom again. It doesn't show up real good, but the red is on the bottom, blue is on top. So that's not what you want. So you want to make sure before you make all these duplicates that your blue circle is going to cut out first, and then I would actually group them, Control G, and then Control D to make your duplicates. And let's just do a couple, and I'm going to show you that these are in groups, but let's ungroup them. And the reason I grouped them, because a lot of times it works better. So now the blue ellipse is on the first cut, and the red is on the second cut. Actually, it's going to cut this pretty good because it's going to cut this one. It's going to cut the blue one first. Then you can hit your tab key and actually watch it. And it's going to jump around because the way I duplicated it. But it's going to at least cut the red first and not fall through. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.